faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up refreshed. Renew PM can only be found at Nutrition Authority, the home of better than internet pricing. Own the night with Renew PM. For store info, visit mynutritionauthority.com.
When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction slams expectations. Hungry for something real? Come to HF Crave, Lincoln's favorite spot for burgers that are anything but basic. Locally sourced Nebraska beef, hand-cut fries, and bold flavors that'll make your taste buds cheer. Whether you're craving the classics or ready to try something wild, they've got the burger that gets you. HF Crave. Fresh, local, craveable. Find them at 48th and Holdridge or order online at hfcrave.com.
This is where it happens. Long hikes with friends, kayaking adventures with family, more horseback riding, zipline gliding, rock face climbing, hammock camping fun than you could ever imagine. And it's all outdoors, amongst the trees and across the prairie, here beneath Nebraska skies. Plan an outing today at yournebraskaadventure.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes! Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contests, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome into Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now here are your hosts, Jeff and Nicole Essink.
All right, welcome into the Fitness Fanatics. It is Sunday, October 26th. Looks like it's going to be a kind of a gloomy day here in Lincoln. Cloudy.
Does your mic sound weird, or is that just me?
No, it sounds weird.
Okay.
That one, switch mics.
Yeah, switch mics. That one sounds like
check. Oh, this sounds way better.
Yeah, we're gonna do a loop-de-loop. So
see, now I'm going to be all. Now my head's going to be all. My neck's going to hurt because I'm like looking to the right to talk versus the left. It's just going to be all just discombobulated.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a little merry-go-round.
No, it's fine. I'm good.
Mics here, but very interesting. I don't know why that happens every morning. You are the one to figure out what's going on. So,
no, it's usually,
I think we'll probably have to get a new.
The mic is usually good for me.
Yeah.
It's just I can't hear sometimes the headphones.
Yeah, interesting. All right, Jeff, how's it going?
It's going great. It's October 26th. If you're watching, and there's no NFL game on, right? So we're live on the radio, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Okay. There's only first game's noon.
So we got a couple of announcements.
Okay.
Before we start a show, the first thing before I forget, we want to say congratulations to one of our super fan listeners, Bubba from Brooklyn, Iowa, got married yesterday.
Yep. Congrats.
So, I mean,
he's the tolerable Iowa fan. He's been on the show.
Yeah, he's been on the show. He's lost so much weight. He's been doing our virtual program since COVID. Mm-hmm. So 5 years now that he's been doing virtual.
Great friend.
Yep, from Brooklyn. Text in all the time, every week. Yeah, he is a tolerable Iowa fan.
Mm-hmm.
Very disciplined too. If you can do that at home,
Mm-hmm.
I could never.
Yes,
I can if I can work out by myself, but I still have to go to a remote location. If I'm at home, there's just no shot I'm getting it done.
It's tough.
Yeah, so big shout out. He coaches cross country, but he did get married yesterday. I don't want to get on his case about getting married during football season because that's another story for another time.
Yeah.
But anyway, so congrats to him. Nicole has an announcement. I know I mean, everybody's going to be so excited for this announcement. So, Nicole, go ahead.
Well, I can't believe it's happening
Take it away.
again. So close. But Harrison, did you hear the news that Big Time Rush is coming to PBA in February?
Okay, that was the announcement. I didn't know.
Told you not to get. Don't speculate.
Well, for context, they were acting like it was a big secret.
I know.
They were yelling at me off air.
This is
when
a big
I was
That's
like,
because
secret.
you were
Surprise.
trying to get spoilies. No, that's why we were being facetious.
Tickets went on sale
Tickets
Friday.
went on sale on Friday.
$50, Harrison, if
Big
you want
Time
to go.
Rush.
$50. That's
Yes.
right there. Wow, those guys are down bad, huh?
No, they just want to sell a lot of tickets. They like their fans. They're trying to fleece their fans.
Oh,
like
right.
other
Yeah, because they care. That's
artists.
why
And
they do it because they love the
Katie
fans.
bought the tickets, and she probably bought like high up seats. There are some high expensive ones too, but we don't care.
Didn't you say like we could spend like $1,600?
Oh
We'd
yeah,
be in the
for
front
like
row.
front row VIP. Like there's some expensive.
That surprises
packages.
me. All right.
So-
I make no judgment.
Did
Listen
you
to what
never
you want.
watch Big Time Rush? Did you have cable?
Yeah, it's a
growing up?
boy band though.
I know, but it was a TV show on Nickelodeon.
I was at the age where like I was old enough to like as a guy if I would have watched that. I would have
You
heard
didn't
about
watch like Victorious or any of those shows too?
it. No, that was kind of like right when I was at like
They were all
right when I
around the same
stopped
time.
watching those shows.
Yeah.
That's when that era started.
Ben
running
remembers.
there.
Ben watched Big Time Rush.
Yeah, well, I have an older sister, so
He did
I was
not.
kind of forced to.
He
I don't really have a
opted
choice.
to not come to the concert with us. We invited him.
And me either. I'm not going either.
Yeah.
I just wanted it to be a girls' night, mother-daughter bonding time.
We are
There you go.
5th time seeing Big Time Rush.
Yeah, this mother-daughter stuff.
That was the one that like
Such
all
a
the
good
girls
concert.
in my class had crushes on. It was like Big Time Rush
Yeah.
era.
It's such a great concert. Like if you have a younger girl and you want to introduce them to a boy band, Big Time Rush is a great boy band to introduce them to. Yeah, my brain literally stopped thinking for a second. Introduce them to just very wholesome, fun concert, good music. Their songs are good. Ben, you would admit it.
There's a few good songs.
If I played any Big Time Rush song right now, you would know the words. to
Not really. I don't know.
Okay.
There's a couple, but
Play it cool. Play it cool.
Mhm.
Fine.
Well, we already got a text. You notice, Harrison?
I didn't read it. I saw it.
Do you notice after
Mhm.
usually, like, remember the last couple of weeks, we had no Packers fans texting into the show, but then they win a game and now they're back, right? So we have two Bubbas.
As all football players or fans do.
We have two
Yeah.
Bubbas, one that lives in Iowa that just got married. We have another Bubba that lives here in Lincoln that is a huge Packers fan. And he was wanting to know if the breaking news that we were sharing was that the Bears still suck. Question mark.
That is TBD.
TBD, yes. Well, the Bears are 4-2. And if you're listening and you hear a voice on here
Yeah, we
that
didn't even introduce.
it almost sounds like me. I hear him
Yeah.
talk and I'm like, gosh, that sounds just like me. So
Weird.
don't get confused. But our son, Ben, is in studio with us today. So we're not sure how much health and fitness we're talking today.
We can talk a lot of mental health
Mental
What?
health.
as
Yeah.
it pertains to your sports team.
Yeah, that could be, yes, because
This is like group therapy for
Right.
all of
Well,
you.
not for me. We're 4-2.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
group therapy for
Should you
for
pull
your,
up some of the text messages that Harrison was sending you last week?
what, in the Bears game?
Uh-huh.
No, he usually just complains about the officials.
It was pretty bad.
See? Group
was-
therapy.
Bubba said, "Don't need group therapy for the Packers fans. We're
I
still
don't
in
know.
first place." See, look at all these text
We're
messages
barely
going.
in first place. We're only in first place because we have a tie. That's the only reason.
We're still in first place, baby, says Mississippi Mud Dog chiming in. Bears gonna bear.
That's where the only time I hear this guy is when I
Mississippi
bring up-
Mud Dog.
Yeah, I think he's a Packers fan. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my gosh. So anyway, we're going to
Yes.
talk.
So Ben
just-
is in studio.
Yeah, he's in studio, and we kind of had this planned for quite a while now, and we'll get to some NFL talk in the next segment. But the main reason he's here is because we got another text. The texts are just flying. People
It's
are
going to
pumped.
be a sports show today.
Thunder
I
Not
can already
Collins
tell.
texts in and
There
says,
we
"To
go.
be fair, that's a valid question that not even Packers fans are wondering. I'm a Chiefs fan. If the Bears still suck,
Yeah, I
right?
know. I get it.
So our son, Ben, Huge Ravens fan. Been a Ravens fan since 2019, basically. So he has had a real hard life as an NFL fan. Multiple playoff wins, this MVP. It's been, I mean, I feel really bad for him, Harrison.
Well, it's making this
2 MVPs. Yeah.
2 MVPs, but some playoff disappointments. So we had this plan because the Bears and Ravens play today at noon. Okay, we're getting texts galore here. So I'm going to go in. AD.
Yeah, stay focused.
I will. AD texts in and says, I'm heading to church right now. Pray for my Steelers against the Packers.
Absolutely not.
So we got that.
I can't believe you even read
Go,
that.
Pack, go.
And then Crowbait text says Bears versus Ravens today. Yeah. So
why we're here.
Yeah. So we're going to talk a lot of sports today. But yeah, we'll get some mental health talk in there. So we'll just see where today's shows go. So we're just going to have some fun. But let's first start off with the Huskers, because the Huskers won. And it's funny how, like, you take two programs. You got the Bears. I'm all over the place. Nebraska 6-2.
Yes.
And it's like some fans feel we're in purgatory.
I know.
And Iowa 6-2. And they're like the greatest team that's ever lived. Like Gronowski for Heisman. We're in the playoff. Rank us. This, that.
Yeah,
and
Minnesota got humbled. I was disappointed to see that.
Well, I was telling people that Minnesota's not good.
We knew that. I think
they are not good. Yeah. We're terrible.
Yeah, and Minnesota they always scheme really well against us.
Yeah. But anyway, Huskers won, right?
Mm-hmm.
6-2 for the first time since October. Or 6-2 in October for the first time since 2016.
Mm-hmm.
We're bowl eligible, which is great. So I'm going to kind of out myself here.
Okay.
We went to the game yesterday, Harrison.
Blame me.
And we left at halftime.
What?
Yeah, we left.
How was it the game?
And here's the thing. For everybody that's going to call me the fair weather, you know what? Everybody should be thanking me.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I left the stadium, they turned on the Jets.
That's such a cop-out.
Right?
It is.
That is the ultimate cop-out.
I am 0-9 at Big Ten games. 0-9.
All right, maybe not a cop-out.
See?
Yeah.
We left and we win. That's just what happens. Like that.
Ben has never seen Nebraska beat a Big Ten opponent.
All right,
and you know what, Harrison?
That's tough.
We didn't want to be 0-10.
Yep.
Yeah,
so we left. And look, they won. So you can thank us.
It's like
right?
a half win.
Yeah, half win.
I was going to give you a harder time. That's brutal.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
Like even me, I've gotten lucky going to the games I've gone to, even though I'm going through some crappy years.
I've been to Michigan 3 times. So that's
lost them all.
Yeah.
But you're going to Michigan. You have some that you're going to. You're going to USC.
Yeah, USC and Iowa.
Oh, okay.
What if got the worst record out there? If someone on the text line has a horrible record, if everyone's got longer than 0-9? I've never heard 0-9.
Yeah,
as a fan, that's gut right
And he's
there.
only really been a Husker fan the last
only
like
been to,
3 years.
It's got to be
games.
Kids in like mine, Ben's era that have anything longer than 9 straight.
Like I went to the Colorado game. So
yeah, he was at the Colorado game.
And then Akron. But
Those
like never a Big Ten opponent. So
interesting.
So we even got Mrs. Bubba chiming in.
Nice.
The wife, Bubba's wife, chimed in and said, she said, "Stop going to games, Jeff. Help the Huskers out." See, that's what I mean.
That's
yes,
funny. Yeah,
we did.
We
that's
did
why
him a
you
favor,
left.
and we missed.
That's not what the text messages revealed.
No,
I was watching it on my phone because I was out running errands, and you were talking about how Ben wanted to leave, blah blah blah, and then I was trying to watch it, and then you're like, "I've seen enough. We're leaving." And then I saw.
Was it after the Dylan Raiola fumble?
Yeah,
oh yeah,
yeah.
I knew it.
So I was behind a little bit, so I saw his text message and knew something bad was going to happen, and it did.
It's. I'm okay with that. What did you say, Ben? Like you're glad that.
I'm glad that we left and we won. Like if we would have stayed and we lost, it's just 10 times worse. So it's like we won the game anyways.
And you came home and watched it. It's not like you didn't.
Yeah, I didn't
watch
miss anything.
The game,
like,
right? You guys were still watching it.
But this was funny. We were driving home and we drove by Holmes Lake, and people were out walking their dogs like during the
living
game.
life.
Ben, what did you say to me?
I was like, now these people are happy. They're just walking their dogs. They don't even know the Huskers are playing right now. They don't know who they're playing. They don't know a player on the roster.
Yeah, they're
just walking their dog, living their life, enjoying the weather.
Yep.
They're not stressed out about, oh, we just returned a kick for a touchdown for the first time since 2017. Like, they're not thinking about that.
You guys missed that.
We did. We actually missed 3 things that would have been cool to see. One was the kickoff return.
That was electric.
Which I've seen one in person. Ben's never seen one. And he was like, oh, first one since 2017. Then we had a tip pick.
Yep.
Which during the game, Ben was like, gosh, we're never in position to pick those off. Like, they get tipped, right? Ball gets tipped a lot, but we're never in position. Now, when you watch Iowa, every time they're in position. Tip pick
Ohio
every
State,
time.
There's a linebacker there no matter what.
Right.
Of the
Right.
time.
So we had a tip pick. Then Harrison, we threw a fade pass for a touchdown. Can you believe it?
I know. I was sitting there.
Right?
I was sitting there next to my buddy Adam because I went to the game as well, and like I literally left his hands like, "Oh, this never works." And he got it. And I was like, "All right, I'll shut up. I'll watch the game." And then I sat down and we won.
We got another. Let's see, Mississippi Mud Dog texting again.
That was a good one. I'm not gonna lie.
They're trying to hijack our college.
Didn't the Bears lose 10 straight games to finish the season a few years ago? That's about as bad as 0-9 in Big Ten games. And then he said, think the Bears lost 10 in a row last year. Yes. So
that's really bad.
Yes. So we're going to paint a picture for you guys. So our son's birthday is tomorrow. He's going to be 19. Last year, Ben's birthday was on Sunday. So the Saturday before, Nebraska was 5-2 heading into his birthday weekend, and the Bears were 4-2. Exact same records. Okay. Nebraska went into Ohio State and lost. And then the Bears played Washington. And we know what happened there.
Yeah.
And the Ravens lost to the Browns.
That's right.
Yep.
In that weekend right there.
Trifecta.
Yeah. So then Mississippi Mud Dog, to your point, the Bears were 4-2. They were 1 second away from being 5-2. The Hail Mary hits. We lose 10 straight. And the coach gets fired.
Yeah.
So I'm okay going through all of that
to get here,
to be where we are now with a new head coach, and a confident QB, and we'll see where it goes.
I think that gives me hope if we can run the ball. Williams, I'm still always, I'm not always 100% sure, but the fact that we can just run the ball ever since that bye week, we can only lean on that.
Well, we'll see.
In other years, it felt like such a fluke if we got any offense at all. This year, there's some, it's a little bit more methodical. And if Williams can just play consistent, I think our offense can take off. But he's still struggling a little bit.
Are we done talking about college?
No, we're not.
Okay, well,
I wanted to get into some other games.
I'm just saying. Let's save that for the next segment.
We will.
I'm just trying to get us on track.
So,
on track.
yes.
Also, Karen said hi, Ben.
Oh, hi, Karen. Who? Which Karen?
Karen Middleton.
Well, hi, Karen
I know.
Middleton. Hope you're doing well.
Yep. She
that
said
you're
hi
listening.
to Ben. Yep.
So elsewhere around college football yesterday, really no surprises, right, Harrison? There wasn't any really big upsets
Missouri,
anywhere.
Vandy, maybe not a surprise, but just the way that one ended. For everybody who saw the Hail Mary that falls short at 1 yard out.
Yeah, and you know what's funny?
Vanderbilt's only got one loss.
Why is it when an SEC game is 3-3 in the fourth quarter, they're the greatest defenses in the history of college football? Well, and when Nebraska's 7-6 to whoever we played yesterday, I know who we played.
Yeah.
7-6 yesterday against Northwestern. It's the worst offenses you've ever seen. Why is that?
Big Ten West, it was a little bit true.
I don't think so.
I mean,
it's SEC bias.
The offenses were bad enough in the Big Ten West that you would run into some scores where the defense was like, wow, look at that defense. And
That's right.
It was really bad offenses going. It was a little bit true with the Big Ten West.
Yeah, it was a combination of bad offense and good defense.
Yeah,
Big Ten West.
I think that's what it is.
Good defenses, and then the offense was they were just all just abysmal.
So you could have an average defense and still get a pretty low scoring game. But now, I mean, the West Coast teams,
because Vandy didn't look very good at all. Javier was just, they were overthrowing players and same thing, but no upset. I mean, really no upsets. So I think the most crazy score that I thought was, I don't know what you guys think, was A&M just blasting LSU.
It was kind of close for a little bit. I think it was like 18-20, or they scored, got it close, and then they just took off and buried them. And that was in LSU, right?
In LSU.
Yeah, night game. I was kind of surprised to
And-
see them get stomped like that.
And LSU's ranked 20th. And
Mhm.
if they're still ranked after this loss, I'm going to lose my mind. Because they do these rankings so where it looks like the SEC's better than they are. Because now Alabama's beaten 5 ranked teams in a row.
Mhm.
Well, not 5 because South Carolina wasn't ranked. But they had the hardest schedule ever, Alabama.
That was a really good game, that Bama South Carolina.
Well, I don't know if you saw that here. It was a great
That one
game.
I didn't watch. I was just looking at the score. People were barking it.
Great game. Yes.
What about Colorado, Utah?
That's too late for me. Come on.
I saw it was 43-0 at halftime.
Yeah. Crowbait chimed in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was-
wanted to talk about, but that one is.
What
I
did it
couldn't
end up
believe
being?
the score. They called the dogs off. I think it was like 57-7,
Oh.
maybe.
Okay.
Utah.
Yeah, they just.
Somebody texted
Yikes.
me. I can't remember who texted me last night. I think Rod Hill asked if Dion was keeping receipts still.
I don't know why. If I was Dion, I just wouldn't want to coach anymore. He's got so much going on
I
with
know.
the
Doesn't
amputee.
need to.
Yeah, you've proven so much. If
Yeah.
I'm him, and you got people here in Nebraska, every chance we get, we just dunk on him. Like if I'm Dion, I don't want any of this.
He
That's
gets it.
because you guys, if you remember 2023, after the first 2 games of the year, we were 0-2. Colorado was 2-0. And how many
Yeah.
people were just like, oh, we didn't even look at Dion. We didn't. People on this radio station. Oh, Dion. Remember Harrison?
That would not have
Yeah,
been a
that
good
one.
fit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So fit
no.
matters.
2 games
Nothing
into
against
this,
Dion, but
to the eras. Now look where everybody is.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no.
So it's just, and same with like Bama. You lose to Florida State, and the fans are just,
Well, it happened.
Let's
right
run
here
the
this
bore
season
out.
with
Let's-
Matt Rule.
well, that's how we are every week,
Yeah.
up and down. And
James
the
Franklin gets fired. We
game.
need to give Matt Rule all of our money.
extension.
Give him all the money,
Yeah,
and
then
then
we
Nebraska
lose.
loses. Everyone's like, I don't know if Rule's the right guy.
Just go to Penn State.
Oh,
People are saying
ridiculous.
that,
It's just, that's the, like, Schaefer always
People.
tweets like the whiplash of
Yeah, don't listen
Yeah.
to fans.
just back
No.
and forth. Just,
You can partake in it, but I won't take it too seriously.
No.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's
Mm-mm.
funny. But
Uh,
yeah, anything else, Ben, for
the-
college football
The
yesterday?
UNC game,
Oh, UNC, yeah.
they went for 2, and did you see that at all, Harrison?
I saw the highlight.
Just
yeah.
like
They went for
this
2,
close.
literally short by like an inch. It was insane.
that was overtime too, wasn't it?
yeah,
yep.
they went for 2 to win it in overtime.
Oh,
Next week, this is a huge game. Now, Nebraska, playoff chances are slim, right?
well,
but-
I mean,
But if we want some credibility, we need to keep cheering for the Cincinnati Bearcats to keep
Who
winning.
won in
And-
a big fashion
Yeah.
yesterday. 7-1.
Next week at Utah.
That's a
Here
big
we
one.
go, right? Huge game next week.
Man, if they win that, we got to beat USC. Obviously, you
Yeah.
think USC will still be ranked? I think they're ranked right now. Aren't they?
I don't think they are ranked.
Oh,
I
maybe
mean,
they're
maybe
not.
they'll move up.
Whoever
'cause-
wins this one probably will be ranked though.
Do we want to be
regardless.
ranked even?
I know. It
No.
seems like
Get
a
ranked
don't.
and lose.
yeah.
I think we're
bad
just
omen.
make up a million bad curses because we lose a lot. So I'm at that point.
I
We
know.
lose all the time. We got like what? We just make a new curse every time.
Well,
Like
we got-
or
We're losing
or just bad
up if we
football.
can at least
We
get
got
onto the rankings
Yeah.
at some point.
It's just we got ranked and we played the worst game I've seen. And
Yeah, it's
Against
immediately
Minnesota,
we're just
so-
going to tank.
Was that the same thing? Were we ranked after
we were ranked after we
going
beat-
into Indiana last
we,
year?
we were ranked
No.
after we beat Colorado, and then we played Illinois. It was a ranked matchup.
That's right.
Yeah, and then we
Lost.
lost in overtime. But that
Well,
was
we've
one of
been losing a
my
lot of games.
games that I'm 0-9 when I was at that game. So.
Yeah. Yep, because you were there, right?
Yes, I was there.
Yep.
So about the refs, remember last week when we were just kind of I was kind of just complaining about like
The
holdings
inconsistencies.
and so it's like at the end of our game yesterday, yes, was there a hold on, should have been a hold called on Nebraska? Yes. But all throughout the game, that those like
That
how
was
many
the worst
times were you just
officiating
like
crew I've seen in a while.
they didn't know what they're like a penalty's accepted, it's not, it's like
I was shocked that the crowd was
crowd was
chanting to the
That was
refs.
getting
the
after it.
most crisp ref you suck chant I've ever heard. That was
I don't think I've
crisp in
ever
there.
heard. I know I was in the kitchen and I was like, what are they saying?
it was bad. Well, because if for
And I
people
knew.
who were at the game, they were all over it. And sometimes even if they got the penalty right, they'd say it's on Northwestern.
And
and
when
it's
you're
supposed to be on
there, it's
Nebraska.
hard sometimes to see. Like it is sometimes hard to see if it was a good call or not. But
I was just
Yeah.
sometimes it wasn't even the calls. Just like, can you guys speak. Like you guys are just
Yeah,
getting
it
it
was
wrong
just-
left and right. You're saying Nebraska. I don't know what the abrupt movement penalty was. Maybe that's legit. Someone's got to explain that to me. They called abrupt movement.
Brunt movement, yeah. Then there
Abrupt
was like
movement.
a false start on Hunter, where leaning forward.
Well, and then there
kinda
even the
stupid.
announcers, and the parts that I watched, the ref comes out and he calls the penalty, but then walks back to the refs because he like didn't know what.
Yeah, and then there'd be another powwow.
Right.
And it'd take forever, and then they come back and they go,
Like, that
and they say it wrong, and they'll be like, okay, then they just
it just looked
wouldn't
really
correct
bad.
it.
I
It
know.
was
Kind of lost credibility.
early in the game. I think you got frazzled.
Why are we so like, I don't know. I don't really see other people talking about it so much. Like now, your Iowa fans chiming in about
Oh, Harrison, I had one of my Iowa buddies just text me after that game, a Nebraska game, like, I don't want to hear any whining from Nebraska about the officiating ever again.
like
And I replied
all
back,
the questionable
yeah,
calls
I
that
said,
we suffer through.
yeah, I said one call we get in 15 years, one time, right?
Yeah, especially when you look at the rest of the game.
Yeah, Northwestern, like right, even after the opening kickoff, when they throw our player to the ground,
Yeah.
there's no.
Yes.
I mean,
well, there's also another, and I'm fine if they don't call it, but there was a clear targeting early in the game on I can't remember who it was on the wide receiver who caught it, but the
I
dude
think it was
got
Barney.
Yeah,
on the sideline.
I thought for
Yeah.
sure they're going to at least review it, and I'm not the kind of guy that wants to get every player thrown out for targeting, but it's like the inconsistency of when they decide to look at that or not. To me, that was clear as day. At least stop and take a look, and like just kept moving, and then early on, and then the people start getting on the refs, and I don't know if they just like lost composure because people start getting mean, but
well,
it was bad.
Do your job.
But
some accountability.
there was a holding call on Northwestern.
They did catch it. And it
that
was a pretty obvious
miracle.
one. I was glad they saw it.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, what they got? That was on a long run too. And on that last drive.
If they would have missed that, I would have started to believe the conspiracy because it was right in front of the ref on the outside. It was the only one the only block that really mattered. If they would have missed that, I would have.
Have you seen on Twitter now, like fans are so they got the NBA scandal, right?
Yeah.
So fans are like tweeting like
anybody who says I bet they'll repost it.
They're tagging like at FBI. Can you please look into this coach or for cheating?
Gosh, that's so
like
annoying.
Luke Fickle, like trying to get him to investigate. There's FBI's getting tagged for everything. It's like, yeah,
that was an interesting game. The Wisconsin-Oregon game.
Yeah, they didn't get blown out.
Yeah, I didn't
21-7.
watch 1 second of it, so I don't know what was going on there. Did you watch any of that?
No,
Harrison?
I just looked at the score. And like by the end of the night, I was like, oh, they didn't get blown. They only lost by 14. I think the cover was like spread was like 31 and a half or something crazy.
And I'll tell you right now, in 2 weeks, Oregon goes to Iowa. And if Iowa wins, I'm probably gonna have to get a new phone number.
You should.
New phone number. Like just changing everything.
You should get like just a college football minute phone.
Blocking people. It's just, I mean, it's gonna be and I love to diss Iowa all the time, right? My zone name's Iowa sucks. I mean, I watch for them to lose, but they look pretty good. I mean, they just do. They they blew out Wisconsin. They beat they're 4-1 in the Big Ten. They're right now in the standings. They're third, tied for third, and they still play Oregon. They have to go to USC, to Nebraska. I mean, I don't know. I'm just curious, like to see. Well, let's take a break.
Yeah, thanks.
And we're gonna come back, and I have a question for you guys. Who do we think is the best fourth place team in the Big Ten? Because I'm worried we're only going to get 3 teams in the playoff. So chew on that, and we'll get into that when we come back. So stay with us, 93.7 The Ticket, the Sports Fanatics today. We'll be right back.
When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction slams expectations.
Here at Aspen Builders, our company is building more homes today than I thought we would ever build.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
I am just shocked at how strong our market is here in Lincoln and at Aspen Builders. We're probably helping people right now more than ever get into a new home. We've been able to find pieces of ground we can develop affordably and keep our lot prices down a little bit. I think with our volume discounts and our office staff, 35 years of experience, we figure out a plan that's going to work great for you. We make it perfect. We make it fit your price range. All of this is part of the reason we're so busy.
Make your dream home a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
This fall, Baumgars has everything you need to get your farm ready for the season. Stock up on livestock feed, deer corn, and pine shavings to keep your animals fed and your farm running smoothly. Need tools for your fall projects? Grab DeWalt power tools and grass seed to keep your fields in top shape before winter. From your barn to your backyard, Baumgars has you covered. Get ready for the season with everything you need to finish those fall fix-ups. Baumgars, field, farm, and fall fix-ups.
John Henry's has a brand new membership club to protect your entire home in one program. With a VIP and a deluxe option, we will help you find the plan that best fits your needs. Receive discounts on services and equipment, priority service, complimentary inspections, and so much more. Protect your home's plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical systems all in one membership. Call John Henry's to learn more.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air,
and Electrical.
I'm Karen Carr. I've been a realtor for 31 years. When I made a company change 12 years ago, I chose Lincoln First Realty, now NP Dodge. It's the oldest independently owned realty company in the country. Since becoming NP Dodge, we've continued our tradition of community involvement. Our management and staff are always available to offer support in marketing, technology, social media, and educational opportunities.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
Comfort food, but make it vegan. At Rutabagas, they're serving all your crave-worthy classics. Mac and cheese, loaded nachos, Philly cheesesteaks, all 100% plant-powered and 100% delicious. Catch them at their cozy spot at 70th and Vine, or find their food truck rolling through the streets of Lincoln. So whether you're vegan, veg curious, or just hungry for comfort food with a twist, Rutabagas has a plate waiting for you. Find them on Instagram for their food truck location and specials. Rutabagas, where comfort meets compassion.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Husker fans know when you work together, great things happen. At Cornhusker Bank, they're more than your financial partner. With 5 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Omaha, they're your neighbors, your teammates, and your biggest fans. Whether you're saving for your first home, planning your future, or growing your business, they're right here in Nebraska to help you move forward together. Visit cornhusker.bank to learn more. Cornhusker Bank, member FDIC. Doing life together. Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread's Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right. Sorry, wrong mic. That was habit.
I was like, did we seriously just lose another mic?
No, I was on the wrong one. That was habit.
You can test it again, see what happens.
I just did. It was.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys. Welcome back to We Are the Sports Fanatics today, not the Fitness Fanatics. We're talking, we're just going all sports today. We've had so many weeks in a row of just all
the
health
big
and
football
wellness.
weekend. Ben's birthday is tomorrow. This is part of Ben's birthday present.
Right.
World Series is going on.
Yeah.
World Series going on. Yes. Harrison, did you
Toronto
watch
won
any
the
of
first
that?
one.
And then the Dodgers won yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited. I'm not a huge baseball guy. Like I used to be.
Harrison, you can stop putting the camera on me. It's fine. You can just keep it on.
No, you can talk.
Every time I will randomly talk and he'll throw me a bone. Put the camera on me for a second.
Get you on for like one sentence.
Don't worry about it.
Sorry. What was I
keep
talking
going.
about? Baseball?
Yeah.
Dodgers.
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 Canada versus USA. The World Series is interesting. I was looking at the ratings of it over the years. It just goes down and down and down. And it's crazy. If Shohei Ohtani can't draw everyone to their TV.
It's been going up though recently.
Has it?
With how they sped up the game, baseball's had a resurgence in the last 2 years.
Okay.
And just with their marketing their young guys really well, like Ohtani and then all the other guys. They're doing really good marketing and they're speeding up the game.
I mean, Ben's into
The
it.
pitch clock definitely helped. I will say that. That made it much more enjoyable.
Less pickoff attempts. It's just the ratings are a lot better. There's a lot more viewership and attendance. So it's really cool to see the resurgence in baseball these last 2 years.
When did they switch the All-Star game deciding who gets to host the World Series? I always could have sworn
It used to be like that.
Yeah, I didn't realize they changed that.
I don't know now. I said I don't really.
I feel like they did it a while ago. I just was looking at it. I was like,
I don't really pay that much attention to baseball. I mean, I know what's going on because Ben's in his Orioles propaganda that he throws at me every day. But like, I don't know a lot of these players in baseball like he does. But I know like Vlad Guerrero Jr. because I watched his dad play when I was younger, and then Toronto also has a Biggio, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Craig Biggio's son
Kevon Biggio,
is playing. So they have kind of like some
they have
generations.
Bo Bichette.
Yeah, Dante Bichette's sons. They got a lot of sons of players that I watched when I was younger. It kind of makes me feel old. But so back to my question, because I'm the college football playoff, and before the season, you guys, it was like Big Ten should get 4 teams in because we thought Penn State was going to be good. Now I'm thinking like you have Indiana, Ohio State, and Oregon. Can the Big Ten get a 4th team in the playoffs? And if so, who do you think that can make it?
Oh, Harrison's looking it up.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, I think they can get a 4th team. The SEC, if they cannibalize themselves, because Clemson took themselves out of it. Well, I know Penn State's a Big Ten team, but Penn State took themselves out of it.
Yeah.
I got to look at the SEC where everybody's sitting, but those guys always cannibalize themselves a little bit.
I mean,
no one in the Big 12 is really scaring you outside of Cincinnati. What's Utah's record?
BYU's undefeated.
Okay, BYU
really
as well. Maybe. I mean, the 4th best team is going to be Nebraska, Minnesota, USC.
Which we
Nebraska.
have said are not
Minnesota.
Or not Minnesota. They're 5-3. I thought they only had 2 losses. Michigan, Iowa, Nebraska,
and USC. Yeah,
and USC.
Because USC, they only have 1.
But
Maybe Washington with 2 losses, but I don't think they have any big games left.
They play Oregon still.
They do got Oregon on. So if they can beat Oregon, maybe they're back in the mix.
And then you think Oregon has it, but Oregon still plays at Iowa. They play at Washington. I don't know if they play SC or not, but USC they don't play. They play Nebraska. They play Iowa. They play. I mean, it's everybody. I think Michigan to me might have the best shot, just because
they play Ohio State.
Yes.
They always match up well against them.
Yep, and they have 1 loss in the Big Ten. So if Michigan,
and they got Michigan State, Purdue, Northwestern Maryland before Ohio State. That's
and they
pretty
just
manageable.
Michigan. Yeah. So they'll probably win the rest of their games. And then it comes down to if they beat Ohio State and that game's in Michigan, and this would be for the 5th straight year they would have beaten Ohio State, Michigan would go to the Big Ten championship game. And Ohio State, once again, would be left out and in the playoffs, resting.
There might only be 3, though. Looking at these, because A&M's obviously undefeated still, but Bama, they only got 1 loss, Georgia 1 loss, Ole Miss 1 loss, Vandy 1 loss, and now Texas is kind of back. They might try to shoehorn Texas before they put a 4th Big Ten team.
Well,
in
next week is Texas Vanderbilt,
and if they get that win,
they're not. They're so bad. They lucked out against Mississippi State.
Yeah,
did you see that?
Manning actually didn't look horrible in that game, though. That was the game where I was surprised by the rest of Texas.
He did get hurt at the end of the game. So,
well, it's the Texas only played well when they were down by 24-17, and then obviously they came back and won, but they looked really bad in that first half, and then going into the fourth quarter. But they scored 24 points in the fourth quarter. So.
Or would they like a Missouri more than they would, a fourth Big Ten team with 2 losses?
Well, Missouri Pribula just got hurt. He got carted off the field, so
he might be out for the year. But it's so obnoxious because it's like, who's Missouri beaten on their schedule?
They had 6 straight home games. It was pretty manageable.
They haven't beaten a
Alabama was the tough home game. That was the last one, and they dropped that. That's the last. They haven't really beaten anyone.
Vandy? They've only really beaten LSU.
Yep. Well, they beat Missouri. Now it was a ranked game
without their quarterback in the second half, and they beat South Carolina without Sellers in the second half as well.
They'll get Texas and Tennessee.
Vandy. Okay, those are 2 good games.
Mm-hmm. So if they can win, if they win one of those.
And do you know who has more wins over currently ranked teams than Missouri, Tennessee, Texas? You know who has more ranked wins? The Huskers. We beat Cincinnati, who's currently ranked in the top 20. And are we going to be ranked?
Does it count though if they weren't ranked when we played them?
It doesn't count as a ranked win, but they are currently ranked.
Yeah.
And what means more? Like, we beat a Cincinnati team who, let's say they go 11-1. They weren't ranked when we played them, but now they're ranked in the top 10. Or a team like Ohio State beats Texas, who's number 2 at the time, who falls off the rails and loses 4 or 5 games.
If we played them again,
right?
Would we beat them again?
Cincinnati?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Do you really think that?
Absolutely.
I don't. That's the irrational.
I'm a little nervous about it.
That's an irrational tone of voice.
If it was an Arrowhead again, I think we got it.
But it's the Tennessee has beaten 0 ranked teams that were ranked at the time or are currently ranked. 0.
Yeah, they were up big against Georgia, choked that away and lost.
Right.
Lost to Bama.
Missouri beaten 0 ranked teams. LSU, no ranked wins, but they have 3 losses now. But you see what I mean? It's like they rank all these SEC teams to make it look like, oh, they lost to they beat a ranked opponent. Like Oklahoma, they're going to end up this season with 4 losses. It's just dumb.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the SEC was stronger for quite a bit of time. The Big Ten is getting stronger, but the AP polls are always like that. They definitely jack it up early in the year. I just don't look at the AP polls a whole lot.
We talked about this yesterday. We were going through the SEC teams, and we were saying which teams could Nebraska beat.
Not very many.
Exactly. So you kind of go back to the rankings. And
I know.
Like, well,
like not very
we're
many.
catching up. I just don't think we're
probably
there
not
yet.
Mississippi State now after that game.
Yeah, I'd have to be like, well, is it in Lincoln or is it on the road?
Yeah,
that
on
kind
the
of
road,
makes a difference.
We're not winning a game.
But yeah, I mean, the SEC I think top to bottom is a better conference.
Yeah,
and I'm okay. Like, if you look at the projections today, there's 5 teams from the SEC in the playoffs, and I'm okay with that. As of today, I'm totally okay with that. And I'm okay with only 3 teams from the Big Ten being in there because that's really the only teams that deserve it. If Michigan wants to be in the play, I'm always like, if you want to be in the playoffs, then don't lose games, right? You go and lose to USC on the road. You go and lose to Oklahoma.
Well, I mean, Indiana is the best example of that. Nobody in the right mind would have put Indiana in the playoffs last year, but they just won so many games by demanding fashion. It was like, all right, a school who has no history of football whatsoever, and no one ever projected to win anything, deserves a spot in the playoffs.
Now they're doubling down this year.
This year, Indiana's the team that could go anywhere in the SEC and probably pull off a win. They are insane.
That Oregon game was crazy.
And you know who had Indiana beat? Iowa.
Had them on the ropes.
They missed a field goal that could have given them the lead with a minute to go.
Mm-hmm.
And how many field goals do they miss against Nebraska? None. 0. So it's like, that's why I hate to give them credit, but like,
they're good this year. Not that their offense is just absolutely horrendous.
No, just the threat of the running quarterback is like, I think if we lined up against if we were playing Iowa Saturday, I'd be pretty nervous about it because their strength of their lines.
What's changing now?
You just never know. I mean, mindset, momentum,
injuries,
like injuries, Gronowski got hurt earlier this year. I mean, if he goes out, obviously that changes everything.
Well, of
for
course,
them.
we lost to a walk-on linebacker at quarterback last year to Iowa.
Well,
so we almost beat him with Logan Smothers.
Yeah,
long ago.
Yeah,
and Chubba Purdy.
Yeah, that's right.
We always almost beat him.
That is the
that's
one
not a
that we always almost.
That's why you guys, when you see Coach Bill Bush out there, I mean, I just try to thank him every time I see him for beating Iowa. So they don't get enough credit for that win.
That's one of those games still bothers me. We should have had him that year. Because that was the one where the block, the punt.
Oh, it Smothers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like special teams errors. We were absolutely choked us out at the end. We were up by
21-9 going into the fourth.
Yeah.
You guys, I was taking selfies, sending them to people of the scoreboard
Saving
like this.
them.
Check, send. And then we're thunderstruck in.
You shouldn't have sent them. You should have saved them.
Well, I remember back, just kind of something I observed that game is when and Ben's never been to an Iowa game at home. Last 2 years ago, he did not want to go.
Mm-hmm.
It's too cold.
It was so cold.
And that was
that
a good
day.
decision.
Nicole and I were there.
Wasn't going with
Purdy
great
threw
records.
a pick right to a linebacker to end the game. So
He did, yes. Kind of looked like the Northwestern's quarterback's interception yesterday. How he just
It looked like Dylan Rails too. They just traded off.
That was a great play by that Northwestern line. He twisted back to grab it.
Was it?
He was running and he twisted to get the pick. Javin Wright, the guy, he was just here we go, right to him. That's what we did against Iowa. But
okay, fair enough. From where I was sitting, it looked like he kind of just lofted it to him. But
so yeah, fun times, right, you guys?
I don't know why I watch football.
Yeah, I don't either. You guys just.
We won yesterday.
I know we did, and it's like I said. We start off the show. We're 6-2. There's a lot of teams that like Clemson's 3-4, Florida State's 3-4. Look at LSU.
South Carolina's 3-4.
South Carolina's 3-5.
Yeah, 3-5 thing off at the end.
LSU. I mean,
LSU's offense is so just like it's inept at times. Like
that's incredible in Clemson because it was who was it? Nussmeier, and I'm blanking on the other.
He's LSU.
Klubnik. Thank you. Those were because that was the first game. LSU
they were like Heisman
and Clemson, and it was Klubnik versus Nussmeier, and then you left that game like neither of them looked very good, and then the season's carried out. Now you're looking at both of them like.
And Lagway
now
as well.
It's Simpson, Mendoza. You can probably still put more in the mix.
Beck.
Beck being there.
Gronowski.
Oh, geez, stop it.
He's 34
Let's not
touchdown
get carried
passes.
away.
Hey, he threw his first touchdown pass against a Big Ten opponent this weekend.
I know.
If you're the Dolphins, are you tanking for one of those guys? I know it's entirely new. So I don't know what the Dolphins are doing.
What's a segue?
Or the Jets.
It's a segue.
Or the Jets. I mean, the Jets are just
Mendoza's. I think he's pretty good.
The Jets are just horrendous. But if you're the Dolphins, I'm trying to figure out why they have McDaniel still. Like if they're tanking to lose.
I don't know.
Why are we starting a whole new topic?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you asked me about the Dolphins coach the other day, Mom, and you said like how I was like I don't know how he has a job. I just genuinely don't know.
I know he doesn't seem like he wants to.
They just
be
got
there
blown out by the
at
Browns.
all.
And Jake Sorensen would say the same thing.
Yeah.
Why is he still the head coach?
Well, of course you say that's one of the first things you say when your team. If anything goes, that's what that's what Ben's gonna say. If anything goes wrong with the Ravens, it's gonna be Harbaugh's fault. 100%.
Jake was having a mental breakdown.
It is going to be Harbaugh.
He does a lot though. To be fair, he probably needs a psych check
every Monday. He's going through a mental breakdown.
If you think Jeff's bad, I wonder what Jake Sorensen's wife has to go through on game days because he's tweeting away. His tweets are angry. I can't imagine what he's saying.
Can't help. That can't help.
They play on Thursday next week against the Ravens.
Yep.
Oh well, congratulations on the win, Ben.
The Ravens always play bad in Miami.
They do.
They go down there and they always play bad. Like.
Well, that one year was like when Dolphins were actually healthy. It was Tua Waddle and
that was
Tyreek Hill, and they came back.
Why are we still talking? We should be going to break. We should be coming back from break right now.
Yes, Mom. Mother.
We have more time.
Harrison, Mother says it's time for break.
You're pushing your luck.
Ben, Mom says it's time for break.
Okay, yeah.
All right, let's go to break. 92.7 The Ticket, the Sports Fanatics today.
93.7
We'll be right back.
The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contests, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
What's better than supporting your favorite radio station and eating delicious Nebraska-made products? Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska wants to highlight you, the listener, on the 93.7 The Ticket Wall of Fame at the store. Stop by the store at 48th and R in Lincoln and see their huge variety of small batch gourmet jerky. Or if you're not in the area and want to try some, go to smokinggunjerky.com and enter code EARLY for 10% off your purchase. It's the ultimate low-calorie, high-protein snack at Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska.
Looking for a financial partner that truly makes a difference? Modern Woodman is a member-owned fraternal financial services organization. We can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. We also offer member benefits, social activities, and volunteer opportunities to help your family and community.
I'm Sean Erickson, your Modern Woodman representative in Lincoln. Call me at 402-483-6515 to start the conversation.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Are you looking to upgrade your equipment and keep cash in your pocket? Through October at Landmark Implement, get up to a 24-month waiver on select John Deere tractors and combines, or lock in a 2.9% fixed rate for 36 months, followed by a qualified standard rate for another 36 months. Whether you're thinking of this year's harvest or planning ahead, we've got a solution that works for your bottom line. Visit your local Landmark Implement for more details, or check us out at landmarkimp.com and experience the Landmark difference.
Nebraska farmers, harvest is here and every gallon counts. That's why Sapp Brothers Petroleum launched the Go Big Red Fuel Giveaway. When you contract your fuel with Sapp Brothers, enter to win $1,000 in fuel credits. As Husker Country knows, the only thing stronger than the roar at Memorial Stadium is the drive of a farmer putting food on the table. Fuel your farm with Sapp Brothers Petroleum and enter to win $1,000 in fuel credits. Visit sapbros.net today. Sapp Brothers Petroleum, fueling the heartland. Go Big Red.
I'm Kirk Herbstreit, and today I'm eating Raising Cane's.
Herbstreit's in the drive-thru again. Oh, hey, Kirk. What can I get you today?
I want a solid bench of 4 chicken fingers that are real difference makers. Sprinkle cut fries with dynamic ridge patterns, Texas toast, and cane sauce with an air of smugness that comes from knowing you're the best. Now back to you, Todd.
So the usual.
Make Raising Cane's part of your game day lineup. One love.
When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction slams expectations.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Salt Mine City is your go-to brewery in the Haymarket for craft beers and great food. Enjoy a full menu of great items daily for lunch and dinner, like their Big Fatty 7-ounce hamburger or a Reuben sandwich served on Blackstone rye bread. And don't forget their beef or chicken nachos with guacamole, sour cream, jalapenos, and more. Wash it down with one of their 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager. Salt Mine City, now open 2 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 11 a.m. Friday through Sunday at 8th and R.
Hey guys, it's Carly from Boyk Farm Outfitters. Now that we're into harvest, it's time to think about what's next on each of your fields. For some, that means cover crops. Whether it's to help with weed pressure or erosion control, boost soil health, or if you need something for cow chow, we can help. We're seeding everything from simple rye covers to more exotic mixes and even winter wheat. So if you're shorthanded and don't feel like you can get anything seeded, just give us a call and we can help. Find us at BoykFarmOutfitters.com to get in touch. That's BOECK FarmOutfitters.com.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right. Jeff.
All right, guys, welcome back. Fitness Fanatics. Okay, so we just got a few minutes. So
Oh my gosh.
we've done this game called Weddle. It's kind of like, what is it?
Wordle.
Like Wordle, but this is for NFL players. So Ben is one of the masters at this Weddle. Harris and I are not very good.
No.
So we're gonna let Ben go through the Weddle today.
No, you guys are gonna do.
Yeah, we're gonna guess too.
Yeah.
Okay, so
All
Ben,
right.
you're running the show here.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, in honor of the Bears Ravens,
He's throwing you a bone.
I'll start with Caleb Williams. I usually start with Lamar, but he's not playing today. So we'll start with Caleb
So
Williams.
you just type in one player, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you get your information based on that.
You could do it right along with it, Jeff. You could go to the website Weddle and
No,
type
that's
them
fine.
Okay. So, okay.
You'd rather complain about not being.
I haven't
able
done
to
this
see
in a while, but he's not in the NFC North.
Okay.
But he is in the NFC.
Okay.
Not a quarterback. Nothing else is yellow or anything. So it's not above the number 20. It's all high numbers. So probably a receiver or a tight end is my guess.
Okay, so what would you guess then?
What do
I
you
just
guys
go,
guess?
Yeah, what I would do is I would go to another division in the NFC,
Mm-hmm.
do a receiver with a high number.
So who do you
Like
think
their
that is?
jersey number?
Yes, their jersey number is high. He's taller than 6'1" as well. So it's probably a tight end or a receiver, not
Okay,
a running
so
back.
we could do like George Kittle.
George Kittle's a good guess.
Okay,
I
there
was
we go.
thinking CeeDee Lamb.
Okay.
88.
Okay.
Yeah. So George Kittle. There we go. It's a tight end.
Oh.
He wears the number 86 or
Okay.
87.
Okay. 80s.
Not in the NFC West or the
Okay.
NFC North.
Okay.
And he's 6'5 or 6'6.
So he's in the South or the
Yeah.
NFC
So,
East?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And it is a tight end.
Who's the Cowboys tight end? Do we know?
Jake
he's the dude-
Ferguson.
yeah, Ferguson, because he's been getting.
Yes.
What number does he wear?
I think he wears 85.
So
So,
that-
it wouldn't be
It wouldn't be him.
Okay.
So
Wouldn't be him.
okay, I think Goddard wears 86.
Okay.
Goddard. Yeah, go with
Let's
Goddard.
go Goddard.
So we'll do Dallas Goddard.
Eagles tight end. Let's go.
Yes. Okay. He wears 88. I was wrong.
Okay.
What's
So-
the Commanders tight end?
It is in the NFC East,
So the Commanders or the Giants tight end.
Yeah,
which
Commanders
is
or Giants.
Cody
Oh.
Bellinger or Theo Johnson for the Giants.
And
Are the
then
two tight
and then the
ends.
Commanders isn't he an
Zach
older?
Ertz.
Zach
Zach
Ertz.
Ertz. Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, age. He's younger than 30.
Oh, so then
Okay,
it's not
not
Zach
Zach
Ertz.
Ertz.
So okay,
Try Bellinger.
yeah, we can.
yeah,
Daniel Bellinger.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't
he doesn't play for the Giants
Oh, so he plays for the
So-
Commanders
or the Cowboys.
or the Cowboys.
So we could do
Hmm.
Ferguson. We
Okay.
could do
Yeah,
Jake
try Ferguson.
I haven't. Yeah,
I don't
He's
know what his
either-
number is.
He's either 26 or 27. This guy is.
That sounds
So
about
and
right.
he's
Young
6'5"
enough.
for sure. Who are we doing?
Jake Ferguson.
Mhm.
This is a tough one. Tight ends are tough. It was Jake Ferguson.
Let's go.
You guys
Oh,
had it
you
earlier,
guys
yeah.
guessed it
There you
earlier.
Yeah.
go. So I was wrong about the number. He wears 87.
All
Ah,
right.
So yeah, there we
so
go.
close.
Jake Ferguson.
See how easy that
So
was?
you just use the
you
height.
just needed Jeff or
Use the
Ben to
height.
talk you through it.
I need the divisions in front of me too, so I can
Yeah.
process.
Well,
Well, as opposed to just like trying
Look
to
at
shuffle
'em.
through my head all the
At
32
the
teams.
beginning, the height is the most useful thing because if he's shorter than 6 foot, it's probably a running back or a
Mhm.
quarterback. If he's taller than
Mm.
6 foot, it's definitely not a running back. So
Jake Ferguson.
yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, that
job.
wraps up hour number 1. So we'll stay back now. So hour number 2, you guys, we're going to talk some NFL. So stay with us on 92.7 The Ticket, the Sports Fanatics.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity?
Concrete
Discover
Industries
a
has
career that
immediate
lets you
job
help
openings for
families reach
precast
their
production
financial
laborers.
goals as you build lasting professional relationships. One with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
If the power is out, traffic lights might be too. If you come across a dark intersection, treat it like a four-way stop. See more tips at les.com/safety.
Rick Heyman here from Starter Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Starter Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at starterheyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
Are you tired of your usual barbershop experience? Stop into Scissors and Scotch today. I know what you're thinking. Drink during a haircut? Don't worry. First comes the precision cut from one of their experienced barbers, followed by your complimentary cocktail in their upscale lounge. Scissors and Scotch blends your old school barber feel with your favorite watering hole. And now you can earn $10 off by simply mentioning the ticket. And if you're an existing member, still mention the ticket for an exclusive offer. Offer valid at Lincoln location only. Scissors and Scotch, located just south of 30th and Yankee Hill, and online at lincoln.scissorscotch.com.
Yesterday, your water heater worked just fine. Today, surprise! When you're out of hot water, just call the plumbers at Bryant. In most cases, you can get same-day water heater replacement. What you won't get is a costly surprise with the bill. At Bryant, the price you're quoted is the price you'll pay. No last-minute extras for piping or ventilation alterations. Need a new water heater? Just call Bryant, 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Hungry for something real? Come to HF Crave, Lincoln's favorite spot for burgers that are anything but basic. Locally sourced Nebraska beef, hand-cut fries, and bold flavors that'll make your taste buds cheer. Whether you're craving the classics or ready to try something wild, they've got the burger that gets you. HF Crave. Fresh, local, craveable. Find them at 48th and Holdridge or order online at hfcrave.com.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
The party is back on in Lincoln this fall, and there's no party like the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the whole ticket crew for 2.5 hours of pregame coverage before every home and away game this football season as they get you ready for the game. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show at our downtown studio at 11th and O. Sponsored by Select Plumbing, Raising Cane's, Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Currency, and the Kindler Hotel. Welcome into Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now here are your hosts, Jeff and Nicole Essink.
All right, welcome back to the Fitness Fanatics. Hour number 2 of the show is sponsored by Modern Woodmen of America. Founded in 1883, Modern Woodmen offers financial services and member benefits to individuals and families throughout the U.S. For more information, call Sean Erickson at 402-483-6515. Modern Woodmen of America, touching lives, securing futures. Just real quick about Modern Woodmen. You know, I hear commercials on the radio, and I was thinking about this the other day. Like you can buy life insurance. Just you call an 800 number.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like I would much rather have my life insurance with somebody I know that I can go and talk to. Like if I feel like I'm more at peace. Like if I were to die, that
it was legit. Like
Sean is helping you with
Right.
my life insurance stuff, not just an 800 number that you hear on the radio.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Call for $5 a month. Well,
Yeah.
there's a reason it's $5 a month, right? Because probably if you get life insurance for $5 a month and I die, it's probably going to be some clause in the 60-page thing you have to docu-sign that nobody ever reads, right?
Yeah.
Like here, docu-sign
That is true.
your life insurance documents.
Yeah.
And then nobody reads all that. Like who's reading 60 pages? Harrison, you're like sign next, and then you don't even read
I
it.
look at like, what did you guys say about the documents that I'm supposed to read? Is this a good deal or not?
Right.
I don't ever read it.
Yeah.
Like,
Just look at other people's reviews.
That's a good deal. Yeah. I mean, but you know what I mean? So
yeah.
Sean helps us out with there. So we're feel very comfortable if something were to happen to me that you will make sure that Nicole gets her inheritance for me.
Okay. It's
Not an inheritance. Not an inheritance.
Not your
but,
child.
you know, at least enough money to buy the groceries for a few months. You'll get
and all the
covered
sick
for that.
Bears merchandise you're leaving behind.
Yeah. She'll auction that off. I'm sure it'll be like this sweatshirt.
What's going on with that? Is that you're wearing like a 5XL?
Yeah, we found it at a flea market, like
Okay.
the large garage sale out at Sandhills Global Event Center.
Yeah.
Like a couple years ago. It was like $15.
That's a good one just to lounge around in.
That's why, because so there's a brand that I really enjoy. It's called Giant Hoodie, and they're just these really oversized sweatshirts. It's not it's not Giant Hoodie level because it's a little thicker, but it's very reminiscent.
You
So
can
it's
direct traffic in that.
I know it's obnoxious. That was part of the pull.
Yeah,
for
it's
it.
comfortable. Like, you know, you're
You
not
wear
feeling
it at home. He only wears it at home, and then he's worn it on the show a couple times.
Yeah, I'm not going to wear
Bears color rush orange.
Yeah, I'm not going to wear it out in
I
public.
agree that it's obnoxious.
It is. It really is.
I don't like when the Bears do the orange color rush.
Gaudy.
Because I'm usually an honorary Bears fan every week,
Which is
I'm
rude
rooting
because
for
he
'em.
is never an honorary
I just don't like the Packers. that
Packers
much.
fan
He's
until
always-
today.
I'm one this week. Yeah,
Today.
He is a big
Yeah.
time Packers fan. As the Packers
This
play
is
the Steelers.
that's only because we play your division this year, so there's going to be a couple games that you'll be.
Yeah, except for week 16 or week 17.
Yeah.
So
Ugh.
let's get into and hear from Ben how he became a Ravens fan.
We've talked about it.
Yeah, but
right.
we've been on the radio for 4 years. Like,
Yeah, it
who's
was
going to
like 2 years
remember
ago.
from 2.5 years ago?
And you always tell the story wrong.
Yeah.
So
let's
Well,
hear it.
okay, so
what
you know-
year was this?
It was 2019. So it makes me sound like a bandwagon because he just
Well, you
won-
are.
he just
no,
won- okay,
because we
yeah.
all become.
All
It
right.
all starts with the
call 'em out.
bandwagon.
I was a bandwagon
Right.
fan with the Bears.
Yeah.
You know,
and
when I was 7.
Can I talk about the Falcons real quick? Because
Yeah,
I've been
you-
thinking about this.
Yeah, bring this up
recently.
Yep.
So in elementary school, I didn't care a lick about
we
football.
just talked about this.
Yeah, I know. I talked about this with him yesterday. I didn't care a lick about football in elementary school, but every year they would do a bracket for the NFL playoffs. And I was like, I never did it, but I was friends with all these popular kids. And they were like, oh, just fill out a bracket. Just do random teams. It was perfect up till the Super Bowl. And I had the
Patriots?
Falcons beating the Patriots.
Oh my Lord.
And I'm watching this. This is the first Super Bowl I watched. I was sitting here watching. I'm like,
You were
I was
watching,
like,
yes.
I was like, this football thing is easy. They're up 28-3 right now. Like, and then it's the first Super Bowl that goes to overtime, and they lose. And I'm almost grateful. You know, you get a king size candy bar if you get. The
He was
Super Bowl
fired
winner.
up for this king. He would have won.
Honestly,
King
he
size.
just wanted the king size.
Yeah, I didn't
candy
care
bar.
about football. I couldn't name.
And
I
you
didn't know who
get the
Matt Ryan was. Like,
Yeah.
and you get the glory
Yeah,
of
yeah.
being the man.
Yeah.
Especially
Cool.
when you're the guy like I don't even watch ball. You guys
Yeah,
are
I just
terrible. You
Yeah,
guys
this
spend
is
all
easy.
year
Like,
talking
yeah.
about this.
Yeah. And you're watching the top
and
teams.
you know, and now I think I'm grateful that Edelman caught that pass and the Patriots won, because if the Falcons would have won, I'd probably be a Falcons fan. Probably be sitting here
Yep.
in a Bijan jersey. Like it would not be.
Not
I
be
would
the
not
same.
be in the same state. I mean, obviously the Falcons have a better record than the Ravens right now, but yeah, I was thinking about that. That could have been my team, but they choked that away
Easily.
But okay, well, I'll get back into the Ravens.
Okay.
Again, I didn't care about football, and my two close friends, they're huge football fans. They're both Iowa fans, which is like sigh. But
What are their NFL teams? Patriots.
No.
Oh, Mason.
Mason's a Saints fan.
Oh, that's right.
But he kind of roots for the Patriots now because his parents are from New England and all. But yeah, so I was playing Fortnite, you know, and there's a skin called the Raven. And then that was just my favorite skin. And then the NFL skins came out and they're like, oh, just pick a team. And I was like, oh, the Ravens are on here. And I picked them. I looked up some players and I'm like, oh, this Lamar Jackson guy won MVP. I'm like, this is pretty good. And I'm like,
This might be a good one.
And then
I'm gonna hitch my wagon too.
I watched this in I watched the playoff game. It was right before the playoffs.
2019 was your first season.
And I'm
really
like, oh,
watching.
we're 14-2. I'm like, they're the 1 seed. Like, what's going on? And then we lose to the Titans.
Yeah.
And I remember watching that game with you. And after that game was over, I said, the NFL is a cruel sport, son.
Yeah, welcome to football.
Yep.
Because they were the favorite and they lost. Yep. And
Yep.
that's just how it goes.
And now I'm here wearing a Derrick Henry jersey, which is ironic because that's who ran all over us in that game.
That's who beat Baltimore in your first play.
Oh,
Farming
you
Earl
guys were so
Thomas.
excited when he came to the Ravens.
Yeah. But that's how I'm a Ravens fan. And it brings us
And
to
you
today.
like purple.
Yes.
And you knew you couldn't be a
Vikings fan
Vikings fan.
because Bears, Packers.
that
That would have been really bad.
That would have been like the ultimate.
It would have been
knock
this
on wood-
weekend twice a year.
Knock on wood, Ben or our daughter Katie have never been rebellious children, but I feel like that would have probably been the top
The
thing
most
that they
rebellious
could have
thing we've
done to
done.
rebel against. I don't know if it makes my
Skull.
stomach hurt. It makes my stomach hurt thinking about it.
So it brings us to the day. And so in all the times, in all the years you've watched the NFL,
yes,
this is only the second time the Bears and the Ravens have played each other.
And the Packers. They played the Packers this year.
And the
too.
Packers, yes, because we haven't ever really been lined up in 1-1, 2-2, 3-3 games.
Yeah, because
so this is the 4-year rotation. So 4 years ago, the Bears were playing the Ravens, but it was in Chicago. Now this year it's in Baltimore. So 4 years ago, we had, as you pointed out off the air, Tyler Huntley made his first NFL start in Chicago
against Justin Fields.
Yes, Justin Fields. And now watching the game 4 years ago when the Bears were 3-7,
Ravens were 7-3.
Yeah, not as much at stake, right? It's like not.
You're just turning it on because it's a team at that point.
Yeah, and at that point, I probably was in tank mode. Like, let's tank.
100%. We're in tank
3-7. Let's go.
We
let's
fall one
lose.
game under 500. You're in tank mode.
Yeah, we're in tank mode. Yes. So we were kind of talking about that game.
Lamar had COVID that week.
COVID, so he missed the game.
Yes,
and
he started his first game.
And so the Ravens. So I don't know, Harrison. I don't know if you remember this game, but the Bears had thrown this long pass and got a touchdown with like
Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton came in and they went ahead by
13-9.
Yeah, 13-9. Now, had they not done this long pass
Ben's
for a
the fact
touchdown,
checker.
the Bears just could have ran the clock out, kicked the field goal and won. But since they had the long touchdown pass, Ravens got the
You
ball.
give Huntley the ball, 13-9, about a minute left.
Yep, and there they go.
Bears are thinking, oh, we're playing this nobody quarterback. He's just Lamar Jr. out there. And he throws
with 9 points they scored, by the way, before that drive.
It was very similar to what JJ McCarthy did to us at the beginning of the year.
Yep.
Balled out at the end.
Yeah, so he starts the drive with there's a 21-yard pass interference call on the Bears,
which was probably rigged.
I don't remember that play,
Right?
actually.
Harrison?
Surprisingly, I don't
If I
remember
remember
that play.
correctly,
It was rigged.
Yeah, right.
He didn't even touch him. Next play.
You can't even name
I
a
tagged the
receiver on
FBI
that
to
Ravens
investigate
team.
it already.
Okay. And then there's like a couple runs from Huntley because they're just running the option perfectly with the nobody running backs they had this year because Dobbins and Edwards got hurt. There's Devonta Freeman and Le'Veon Bell.
He's not a nobody.
In
Le'Veon Bell,
2021, he was
pretty good.
He was a nobody in 2021.
Okay, yeah. He
So
was
then-
washed up.
And
by
then Huntley throws it's just a perfect Brady rainbow ball. 29 yards
to Sammy Watkins. See, I know my stuff.
Yeah, because we just talked about it yesterday. and then sets him up at the 3-yard line. Devonta Freeman runs it in with 30 seconds to go. Take the 16-13 lead. Huntley game-winning drive in his debut.
So what
for
is
the win.
different about the teams now than they were then? Because I feel like the Bears are better.
Who was the coach for the Bears? Matt Nagy.
That's Nagy, I think.
That or Eberflus's first year.
I don't think it was Eberflus.
Okay, so it would have been
No.
Nagy's last
Nagy,
year.
yeah.
I think he got fired that year.
That would have been Fields' rookie season.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. He started that game and they benched him for Andy Dalton halfway through.
Yeah, so that's definitely Nagy.
So when the Bears they were kind of in rebuild mode.
Mind you, Lamar came back the next week.
Mind me.
Yeah, so it was 8. We were 8-3.
Mind yourself over there, father.
Yes.
No, we were 8-3. Lamar's coming back. We're like, oh, we're gonna be fine. We won our game without Lamar. We played I think it was the Browns, and Lamar got hurt in that game.
Yep.
And we finished 8-9 and missed the playoffs.
Yep.
We didn't win a game
Stupid
after
Browns.
that. And the Bears didn't win a game either.
That's good.
They both didn't win a game after our matchup.
Tank, baby,
time.
tank.
So that doesn't bode well for this season.
How are the Ravens a different team now than they were then? Because no Lamar again.
Yes, and it is Huntley starting.
Right. Yes.
Again. Huntley's been on a few different teams since then. He was.
I was gonna say, I didn't realize he's full circle back to Baltimore now.
He signed with the Browns for a little bit. He played for Miami last year. He was the
Didn't
worst.
he start 5 games for Miami?
Yes, he was the worst quarterback statistically.
Worst quarterback. That sounds good.
Oh, mind you, also again, mind you,
That's the best turnover defense in the
I've
league.
never heard you say mind
in
you.
2022, Tyler Huntley was a Pro Bowler.
Yeah.
You guys are facing a Pro Bowl quarterback.
Pro
this
Bowl
weekend.
quarterback, Harrison.
The next year, yeah, they made the playoffs and they almost beat the Bengals.
They did, yes,
with Huntley.
Yep.
So he sounds inconsistent, is what we're saying.
They should have beaten the Bengals. That game was probably one of the worst games I've watched because I thought Lamar was going to come back the next week against the Chiefs and we were going to beat him.
There's been so much. So like Harrison, the Bears obviously haven't won a. I don't know. Joe B. Texan says, FYI, the Bears still suck.
I agree.
I
it's fine.
Understand how
We can
people
suck.
are-
It's fine because you know
They're
why?
a fun team to hate. I think it's one of the. I think the city of Chicago has just been
Cleveland.
so embarrassing that it's very
I
easy
don't
to.
hate
But why
the Bears.
hate the
I
Bears?
feel
We've been
bad.
bad.
I
right?
know. Yeah.
We've been
Just like
bad for
hating the
20
Browns.
years.
I pity the
Fun.
Bears. I
Caleb
don't
Williams
feel.
is a bit of a lightning rod too.
That's all right.
It helps that we have Ben Johnson.
It's a little inaccurate.
Oh,
I
he is
feel like the
still
Bears are
inaccurate.
like the Packers, like little brother, and we can just beat up on them. It's fine. You're never going to be like,
The Packers are 0-1 against the Bears this year.
okay.
That's right.
2025.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
Well, you did just start. Why does everyone pick on the Bears then immediately start
I'm
gaslighting?
not saying they suck. I'm just saying I pity them. I don't.
Yeah. Okay. Gaslighting.
That's what I'm saying. I don't say that they suck. I mean, well, you don't have to say that, but
Pity is just another word to say you suck. I feel bad.
feel bad. I don't want to dunk on the Bears. I don't have to. They do it themselves.
Well,
I
Harrison,
don't have any feelings about the Bears like I do towards the Vikings.
Harrison, the Ravens are in a total state of just.
Yeah, we're 1-5.
They're in disarray. They had to take the ping pong tables out of the locker room.
Yeah, no video games, no ping pong table.
They're
in
tampering
They're in
with the
some hot water right
They're
now.
tampering with the injury report. Lamar's a full participant, limited participant.
If the Bears,
the NFL's investigating.
Technicality.
there's a Bears beat writer that is accusing the Ravens of cheating.
Fact.
And if the Bears can't make the adjustment from
They should be
Lamar
celebrating.
Jackson
No kidding.
to Tyler Huntley,
Yes.
then they deserve to lose this game on today.
I can see if it was the other way
If they're
around.
that upset that Huntley's starting the game instead of Lamar, they should be just ashamed of themselves.
Oh, they're fine.
They
That's
didn't lie.
true.
They're
They
fine.
didn't. It was like they were questioning it, right? Like even the Ravens.
So the Ravens released a statement.
Yeah.
They didn't know that he was a full participant in practice, but he didn't take starter reps. And if you don't take starter reps, it counts as limited. So they listed him as full because he fully practiced, but he didn't take starter reps. So they changed it after talking to the NFL, like the NFL office.
But they talked to him.
And now the Bears reporters are just, they're cheating. They wanted the Bears to prepare for Lamar and then throw Tyler Huntley out there.
Wouldn't be the
Okay,
first
but
time the
that
NFL
happens-
set it up for the Bears to lose.
No,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
sure.
For sure.
I mean, what happens if he comes out and he gets injured and they take him out? Like that happens in the game. It's not like you play.
I think if the Ravens weren't playing Thursday, I think Lamar would play today. But it's a tough turnaround coming off a hamstring injury.
And
Like
you're heading to Miami.
yeah, you're just
Oh, okay, but it's Miami. Like I feel like
He's from Miami too. Lamar
I don't
is.
know. I feel like it's weird. I think it'd be a better bet to just see how he does today and then not have him on Thursday.
Well, you,
Well,
know
you
what? You
won't-
guys got so much ground to catch up. If you
And
could
I'll-
get him,
and I'll
I'd
tell you,
imagine
pretty
they
weak
tried
right
everything
now.
they could.
I'll tell you though, the Ravens, even if they lose today, if I was a betting person on games, I would still pick them to win the AFC
Yeah, this
North.
is their next after the Bears.
Listen to this schedule, Harrison.
They play the Dolphins on Thursday night. Then they play the Vikings with hopefully Carson Wentz, maybe JJ. Either way, it's pretty bad. Then they play the Jets, who will probably be 0-9.
Yep.
And then they play the Browns.
You hear that, Harrison? That's their next 4
And then
games.
the Bengals.
And then the Bengals with Joe Flacco.
And then the Steelers.
Yeah, I guess the Steelers really aren't that
mean-
impressive either.
And
I mean,
they
they're
We'll
winning
see.
record,
If the
but they're not.
If the Packers lose tonight, I will never root for them again. I'll hope you know that.
Oh no.
The one time
That's gonna be
he's
so
he's
different
all
from
in
now.
on Green Bay to beat Pittsburgh tonight.
You never cheer for the Packers.
Well, you know,
I
last
don't
time
understand.
I was you weren't there. Dad thought I was rooting for the Browns in that game because it sounded like I was, but I just like the underdogs.
It's the Browns. You should not be cheering for the Browns.
You know, in hindsight, the
enough-
Browns have a better record than the Ravens now.
Well,
Yeah.
They do.
But yeah, I was rooting for the Packers technically, and they let me down.
Tell me
They
about
let
it.
Joe Flacco beat them, and now I'm rooting for him again.
Maybe
So-
maybe we don't want you rooting for them.
Well, they beat the Bengals.
You're a bad influence or whatever. Maybe we
Okay.
don't want that. Don't
Well,
be a
yeah,
Packers fan.
Then I'll root for the Steelers.
What's the Steelers saying?
What?
I don't know.
Like
The
go, not
Steelers
go
saying?
Pack Go
It's
or
stupid,
bear
that's what it
down
is.
or
Terrible towels.
like
Steel
what,
curtain.
Yeah, like what would Ben say? Because
I just buy a terrible towel.
he's cheering for Packers. He says go Pack Go. What would you say when you're
I don't
cheering?
think they have a catchphrase.
We
They're-
should
they're
just
old.
make that so
I don't
after
know if the Steelers do. I don't.
yeah, you
can't
know what
think
I'm
of anything.
talking about, Harrison.
You know,
they're acting like I'm speaking a
No, I
different
know what you're
language.
trying
they
to
don't.
say.
Okay.
They don't need a catchphrase. They're the Steelers.
Yeah,
Nah.
They're the 9-8.
You did wear a
Steelers.
you did wear a paper bag into the gym.
Yeah, it's funny. I brought
Last
in a
week.
paper bag after Pittsburgh lost to the Bengals, and I was like, "Here, I'm a Steelers fan." I wrote
'Cause we have
Steelers fan on the paper bag.
Charles, who did the hot ones with us, is the Steelers fan, and he was there, so he wrote on it.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. It was
Yep.
pretty funny.
That's a good way to get people to come to the gym.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just make
Just
fun of them.
antagonize them.
Yeah.
And
Make
then
fun.
if
Well-
they win a week, it's like, well, I got to go.
The DP's walking by. I thought he was wearing some Cowboys gear for a second.
like
no,
he
there's
is.
no way
Didn't
you'd
that
ever
look
catch
like-
him in Cowboys gear.
Didn't that look like Cowboys
I mean,
colors?
it's blue
It
and
looked like
white.
and
he
it
was
looked like
wearing a Cowboys
NFL
hat.
gear.
I thought,
Or
yeah,
Panthers, maybe.
No, it's blue and white.
It's like Cowboy stuff he's
I'm a
wearing.
big Panthers fan this weekend. They play the Bills.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Well, let's go to break. We'll keep this just amazing conversation going here on 92.7 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics. We'll be right back.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contests, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Nutrition Authority invites you to check out Renew PM, the ultimate nighttime recovery formula. Fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up refreshed. Renew PM can only be found at Nutrition Authority, the home of better than internet pricing. Own the night with Renew PM. For store info, visit mynutritionauthority.com.
When the clock strikes 0 after every Nebraska football game, there's only one place to go for instant coverage. Tune in for the Husker After Party Postgame Show on 93.7 The Ticket for each game, win or lose. Call in with all your takes or text the show at 464-5685 and hear quotes from the players and coaches too. It's the Husker After Party Postgame Show, sponsored by Anderson Ford and Vinny Krikak of State Farm Insurance.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Are you looking to upgrade your equipment and keep cash in your pocket? Through October at Landmark Implement, get up to a 24-month waiver on select John Deere tractors and combines, or lock in a 2.9% fixed rate for 36 months, followed by a qualified standard rate for another 36 months. Whether you're thinking of this year's harvest or planning ahead, we've got a solution that works for your bottom line. Visit your local Landmark Implement for more details, or check us out at landmarkimp.com and experience the Landmark difference.
A lot of businesses say they're family focused, but when tough situations in life arise, the business wants anything but your best interests. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring, and they will always treat their employees like family, just as they do their customers. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring Class A and B CDL drivers, a shop tech, and a diesel mechanic. If you're looking for a career with a company that goes above and beyond to value you and your family, apply today at jamesenterpriseinc.com or call 402-432-6740.
When your home fills up with family, Allo Fiber makes sure that space is a happy place for everyone. Allo Fiber experts install it all, and full service means step-by-step support, guiding you through everything so you can stay connected to what matters, and the family can always feel at home. Put the game on, and don't worry about your Wi-Fi calling a timeout. Better TV and internet service is one connection away. Call Allo at 866-481-2556 or visit allofiber.com.
Here at Aspen Builders, our company is building more homes today than I thought we would ever build.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
You know, I am just shocked at how strong our market is here in Lincoln and at Aspen Builders. We're probably helping people right now more than ever get into a new home. We've been able to find pieces of ground we can develop affordably and keep our lot prices down a little bit. I think with our volume discounts and our office staff, 35 years of experience, we figure out a plan that's going to work great for you. We make it perfect. We make it fit your price range. All of this is part of the reason we're so busy.
Make your dream home a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently. Salt Mine City is your go-to brewery in the Haymarket for craft beers and great food. Enjoy a full menu of great items daily for lunch and dinner, like their Big Fatty 7-ounce hamburger or a Reuben sandwich served on Blackstone rye bread. And don't forget their beef or chicken nachos with guacamole, sour cream, jalapenos, and more. Wash it down with one of their 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager. Salt Mine City, now open 2 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 11 a.m. Friday through Sunday at 8th and R. Tune in to Outside the Box from 4 to 5 p.m. for everything you need to know about the Lincoln Stars. Join head coach Rocky Russo and play-by-play voice Alex Byrne as they sit down with special player guests to tell the story of the Lincoln Stars and give you all the news and notes you need from around the USHL. That's Outside the Box with the Lincoln Stars on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, you guys, welcome back to the show here. We've kind of gone off script this week. We're just really kind of talking about all sports. We got our son Ben is in here. He is going to be 19 tomorrow. We got the Ravens versus the Bears. I did looked up a few things. So, Harrison, the last time the Bears started 5-2, what year was that? Can you tell me?
2009.
2020.
2020. Okay, that's not bad.
Yes.
They made the playoffs that year.
Yes, we made the playoffs. And I don't know if you remember this, but this one kind of rubs me the wrong way. So we have another Roquan Smith is playing against the Bears for the first time since he was traded. Mm-hmm. Now, Harrison, do you remember back in 2020, Roquan Smith did not, he sat out the playoff game, did not play. And I don't want to just mock anybody for this, for mental health reasons. You remember that? And then he goes to the Ravens. He's just a Pro Bowl, all pro, just never sits out. Perfect.
Sounds like
incredible player.
Problem in Chicago.
And we lost that game.
2020 problem, I will say.
2020.
That's true,
there was
too.
a few people that were
just sat out.
He said
for mental, and you know,
after he got traded, he said he thinks his career got saved going to Baltimore. But I think that's more of a Baltimore thing than a Chicago thing. Like Baltimore's a good culture.
Can't wait till Joe Tooney.
Not this year. But
can't wait till Joe Tooney just smacks him upside the head.
He's pretty bad this year. He's been pretty bad.
Roquan.
Fans have been calling him Slowquan.
as well. So yeah, that was just it always sticks in my mind that
That gets
he
under
just,
your skin a
he
little
just
bit.
sat
Yeah.
out. Like, it's, I mean, obviously I'm not in his position. Don't know what his mindset is, or so
I
but
just
it's
live
still
in
kind
the
of like,
world where like I know I could. It's tough, right? Because I'd imagine if I went to my bosses, I'd be like, "Hey, I need a mental health day." Like, okay, I think they'd give it to me, but
DP probably be all right.
But I'd
with
just
that.
be like, I've never been in a position to feel like I could. That's totally
It was
right
it
thing
was-
to ask.
and it was a
so,
playoff game.
Yeah, I'm gonna try I'm gonna try to hold judgment.
And they were playing Drew Brees.
And the game was actually pretty close.
It was
until
close.
the end.
Until
but,
they pulled
yeah.
away at the end, but it was a close game. But I mean, our team hasn't won. Talk about mental health for me and you, Harrison. Our team hasn't won a playoff game since 2010.
And I still show up every day.
That's right. We're there in the trenches. But I'll tell you though, that kind of living vicariously through the Ravens is they're kind of my second favorite team. Obviously,
I like watching the Ravens.
I hate it when they lose because I feel bad for the kids, right? And so like all these big games that we've all watched Ravens play, like when you watch the Bears play, there's not really very many moments where you're just like your mouth just hits the floor because of these just crazy plays, but there's multiple occasions that we've been watching the Ravens in the playoffs where, like the first one Ben kind of mentioned in the 2022 playoffs when they played the Bengals with a healthy Joe Burrow. The Ravens with Huntley, they're down at the 1 yard line.
It was
There's
tied 17-17.
Tied, couple minutes to go.
I think it was 6 minutes in the fourth.
Yeah. And he tries to stick the ball over the goal line and they knock it out and they return it 100 yards for a touchdown.
And that game, Joe Burrow and the offense, their offense couldn't do anything. They had 17 points off of there was a fumble at the Ravens' own 5 yard line, and they just had an easy touchdown. And I don't really remember the other one, but the Ravens looked really good. Dobbins was healthy.
Yeah. We were just like, are you kidding me?
Yeah,
As he just runs 100 yards.
There was an illegal block in the back on Mark Andrews on that play.
Oh, not called there.
Yeah, no. But it's okay.
The other one was against the Chiefs when Zay Flowers fumbled at the 1 yard line.
Yep.
We're just sitting there like, are you kidding me right now?
How about the Bills in 2020?
The fumble with the Vikings?
No,
that was more recently.
The Bills in 2020
COVID year.
Justin Tucker at the time,
disgraced
Justin. Not talk about him now.
Justin
at the time, he was the most accurate kicker in the history of the NFL. He had 2 kicks that hit off both crossbars in that game, and Lamar got a concussion and they lost. They had a 99-yard pick six. Lamar threw.
Yep.
I watched that game alone.
Oh gosh, yes.
It was a playoff
it's
game.
been a
I watched
while
it alone.
since you've pulled that one out of your hat.
It was a playoff game alone
because we were sleeping.
Well, he was out of town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was and so we did get a text. Don't forget when the Chiefs, I think it was L'Jarius Sneed.
Yes, it was L'Jarius.
Punched it out at the 1. That's what we were talking about. And it was ironic as they just got called for a taunting 2 plays
on
earlier.
L'Jarius Sneed.
On L'Jarius Sneed. And he kind of made up for it. And then last year we had, the 2-point conversion. When he threw it, it hit Andrews right in the chest, and we were all we all raised the arms at celebration, and the ball flies
Guys
out.
use Likely all year, and then finally Andrews gets a shine and drops it.
Well, Likely, or I think Likely was hurt leading up to that game, and it was his first game back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then as well as and Zay was out that game too.
Mm-hmm.
There was no Zay Flowers, and then the year before against the Chiefs, Andrews came back that game. He was hurt leading up to that game, and it was his first game back.
So a lot of so it's like, I don't know. I'm torn on what is it better to be a fan of
the
Bears where we legitimately
the bar is low
since 2010, we legitimately just really have had no stress in our lives, right? We're more like we're in tank mode. Where's the pick? I'm always sending you tankathons and like.
Oh, I've been on that recently. They're in the top. The Ravens are in the top 5 right now.
How can they be?
Ruben Bain.
Oh my gosh.
Or Harrison, you guys, is it better to be a fan of a team where we have there's so much stress involved and heartbreak? Because
it'll be worth it if we win eventually. I just can't die, and it's worth it.
The thing with the Ravens is they just every game they lose, besides this year, because this year's an exception, but whenever they lose a game, it's just they beat themselves. No matter the only game that I've watched in the last The Lions
besides
game,
this season.
Yes. Well, the Lions game this year, we were pretty healthy going to that game. We just got dominated start to finish.
Mm-hmm.
And then last season when we played the Eagles, it was just the Eagles just suffocated us.
Well, Tucker missed a field goal in that game.
Even that game, we started up 7-0, and Tucker missed a field goal to go up 10-0. But then the Eagles just were so dominant last season. Their defense was so good. But just every game they play, they find a way to beat themselves. Likely's toe is an inch out of bounds. They fumble at the goal line.
Derrick Henry fumbles for the first time in 4 years.
Fumbles against the Steelers on the opening drive when we lose. We drop a bunch of interceptions against Jameis Winston on my birthday.
That's right.
See, it's not all sunshine and rainbows to be a Ravens fan.
And even in that
apparently.
Bills playoff game, like Andrews catches a ball, fumbles.
Andrews drops a pass. Lamar fumbles on the next play.
Yep.
It's just, they always beat themselves. We're the better team in 99% of our matchups when Lamar's playing.
That's
true.
the
key.
What surprised me with the Harbaugh team.
Not really.
He always feels like a great coach, but then there's those moments where, because what was the 1 year where
he makes some really bad calls sometimes.
He's living off his 2012 miracle.
We have a lot of chokes.
So was that the Titans game where you guys just inexcusably kept trying to throw the ball over and over?
It's every playoff
game.
The Titans game, that was in 2019. We were just one of the best rushing offenses in the history of the NFL.
Yeah.
Most yards ever.
And you guys were
Lamar
airing
has
it out.
50 pass attempts in the playoff game against the Titans. With the last against the Chiefs in the playoffs.
Same thing against the Chiefs. Yep.
Are the 23rd ranked run defense going into that game. We have Derrick Henry, or not Derrick.
No.
It wasn't Derrick Henry yet, but we were the first rushing team.
Mm-hmm.
And we watch as Dobbins, or it was Gus Edwards, runs for it was like a 17-yard gain, and then they stopped running the ball the rest of the game. They didn't run it one more time.
After that was like midway through the third.
Lamar
quarter.
threw a pick in the end zone, and it was just like I don't understand why we abandoned the run, and we've been doing it this year too.
That's the easiest thing to say from the couch, but it's just one thing with the Ravens that I do see all the time.
Yeah.
And it drives me nuts.
And the Huskers too.
And
we
those
go out there and throw 3 straight plays, and we punt every time.
We have a text message in here. Joseph texts in, "Oh, thank goodness I'm not a Falcons fan. Proceeds to watch the Ravens blow it year after year."
We didn't blow in the Super Bowl, so.
Well, that's not you.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying
you're not a.
yes.
You
I
are
wonder
a
if
fan,
Joseph's
though.
a Falcons fan, and it's just like
A little salty from that comment.
This is true. We've had some
Blow it year
we've had
after
some
year.
pretty bad chokes the last 5 years. against the
Football is
Dolphins
complicated.
And the Bills twice. That was the Harbaugh game where he went for 2 instead of kicking he went for it on 4th down instead of kicking a field goal to take the lead, and then Lamar threw a pick on 4th down.
Harrison. We're not big fans of John Harbaugh. It's almost like
Kind of over it.
it's almost kind of like an Andy Reid situation at Philly, where like he got to 5 NFC championship games, got to Super Bowl, but it was almost like just kind of time for a change. That's kind of what it feels like now, right? For Harbaugh's, he's been there for so long, and it's just kind of like,
in the NBA, you see it all the time. Like
it's like Tomlin as well.
They just fire coaches to have a new voice, even if the old voice wasn't necessarily wrong.
not that he's a bad coach. I've
NFL,
seen.
It's a little riskier pulling that off.
I know.
Are we purposely avoiding talking about this matchup today, or what?
What do you mean talking about the matchup?
Okay, talking about Harbaugh in this matchup.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm not hearing a lot of Bears Ravens.
So the Ravens are fully healthy outside of Lamar Jackson,
which is the first time.
That's the biggest piece.
Yeah, because they've been
We've had some injury issues on defense, which even before that, our defense was pretty shaky. But they looked really good against the Rams. They only had 17 points. Huntley came into the game, and the offense it had a spark when Cooper Rush came out. But I'm watching the Niners. They have every starter is out except for Christian McCaffrey, and they're just winning games. Like Mac Jones looks like the next coming of Joe Montana in San Francisco.
Yep.
And then I'm watching Cooper Rush, just the worst quarterback I've ever watched.
That's coaching, right?
I know it is. Shanahan right now should be in the running for Coach of the Year, and he's in an arguably worse situation than John Harbaugh is. And we're 1-5. The Niners are fighting for the division.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very frustrating to watch the coaching discrepancy Like Shanahan's just so good, and Harbaugh's they just suck. They just take everything out of the locker room. There's player only meetings. Like,
it's never good when you got to take the stuff out of the locker room.
And you see the Bears trolling the Ravens, Harrison?
On what?
They like made a video of them playing skee ball.
Oh,
and
They brought it all
they were playing basketball and ping pong.
And
the players,
the two players that were in this video,
Tremaine Edmonds
and our TJ Edwards, the two linebackers they signed after they traded Roquan Smith.
They're playing basketball and ping pong.
Them two specifically.
They know what they're doing.
Eating Snickers bars in the locker room. It was a Snickers ad. The video was, but we all know what it was about.
Right.
Yeah, just not random offensive linemen playing ping pong. It's the two linebackers that replaced Roquan Smith.
Which is funny.
I thought it was hilarious.
That's good marketing.
They're just
if Lamar was playing, it wouldn't be as funny.
They probably wouldn't have put that.
They would have been a little cooler about it.
Yeah.
They know.
They probably took it down when he was listed as full practice on Friday, and then it's back up because he's limited again.
So the Bears haven't started 5-2 since 2020. The Ravens haven't been 1-6 since 2015.
2015 was the worst year in the Ravens' history.
So Harrison, what are your thoughts on this game?
I have no idea. The only thing that gives me hope is we can run the ball.
You shouldn't have an idea. There's only a 1 point. Like the
spread, 1.5 point spread.
Yeah.
Ravens are favored.
It dropped from 6.5 when Lamar was ruled out.
Nobody
to
should be confident.
We're not blowing out teams. We've been in enough games where it's like we're playing the Raiders and like we're in the red zone over and over and over, and you look at the scoreboard and it's like, oh, how do we have 6 points? And same thing.
Same with Washington.
Same with the Washington. Same with the Saints. The defense though is just collecting turnovers left and right. That's what gives me hope with Huntley.
The Bears are out their top two corners.
Kyler Gordon's on IL.
And Tyreek Stevenson is out.
Tyreek's out. I don't even know who's starting at corner for the Bears.
The only thing that worries me, Byard is having an insane season right now.
Unreal.
And I don't know how Huntley's going to be able to read deep out there. But they just shouldn't do any deep throws. They should just focus on the run, throw some short passes to Zay and Andrews, and then just run some QB runs in there. Be a good game. It's going to be a good matchup, I think.
If we get Swift going again, I feel pretty good.
He's a little banged up.
Last two games, I think he was questionable heading into this one.
He was questionable last week, too. And
so he is going to be a little bit banged up. But
you look
at guy's been all right, though.
No,
for time and time when you need to put him in there. Yeah, Cole Kmet. Loveland, they haven't really unlocked fully yet.
I think he'll have a good game today. I think he's going to have a couple touchdowns.
Start looking down the road, but next week we play Joe Flacco and the Bengals, and then we play Jackson Dart and the Giants. And
Giants look pretty good.
Got some winnable
They're
games
figuring
here
it out between Dart and Scatterby.
Besides that collapse against the Broncos, but
that was unreal.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be a great day.
It's going to be a bloodbath.
It's going to be stressful in our house.
There's going to be a lot of emotions.
I
said be tense.
Score at halftime's probably 10-3.
That's what I'm thinking this game's going to be.
10-7, 13-10, something like that.
Bears won another one, 25-24.
Touchdown. The Ravens haven't scored a touchdown in 3 weeks, but
so the Ravens haven't scored a touchdown.
I think that helps statistically. Like, how much longer can they go without scoring a touchdown? Like,
I think we scored against Houston, but we were down 41 to 10. So
this is a winnable game for the Bears. In fact,
absolutely.
I'm going if they can't beat the Ravens without Lamar, it's pretty sad. But this is your chance to take the season, especially after last year, which was pointed out to us on the text line, how we were 4-2, the exact same point of the season, lost 10 straight, right? So it's kind of like the Huskers, how they were 5-1 and they went on 4-game losing streak. No, they bucked the trend yesterday, right? Now we're 6-2, no talk of bowl games. We're already there now. And I think what happened to us last year, you guys, was we had all that pressure. Same in 2023. All the pressure of a bowl game. We're 5-3, and then we lose, and we're 5-4. We lose, we're 5-5. We lose, and it just kept mounting and mounting and mounting. Same last year, mounting and mounting, and it's just like, are we gonna break through this barrier? And we finally did, and now we're there right now, so we don't have to worry about it.
Now the Bears need to do the same thing.
That's right. Bears need to do the same thing.
They were 4-2, heading to Maryland.
Oh, heading to a team in Maryland, Washington. Right.
Against a mobile quarterback in his rookie season. Huntley. He's a veteran by now, I'd say. It's going to be a good game. I'm excited. Not really, but I'm excited.
You're nervous. You go
like I told
both.
him,
You're
he has an out, right? If the Ravens lose, Lamar's out. I would be using that excuse to my grave, right?
But like,
You don't
the
want
thing
that.
is, like I said, with Shanahan, they're just. I mean, it's also their offense is just a plug and play. You can throw anyone out there, and their offense is going to look good. But even with they have all these injuries for receivers, like Ayuk's out, Kittle was out for a while. They got all these defensive players out, and they're still winning games.
That's a Shanahan though.
Yeah,
That's every year
he's
with
coach
those
of the
guys.
year so far.
Yeah.
We had another
Him and,
text from Joseph, which I know exactly who this is
Oh,
because
okay.
I know he is a Falcons fan and he's a former member
Oh, okay.
of Carol's.
Oh, yeah.
Joe,
Yeah.
as we know.
Yeah.
Says at
Obviously,
least the
Joseph
Falcons
Joe.
scored a touchdown while losing last week.
He's still mad.
Signed, disgruntled Falcon fan.
I did not
so you
know
did
he was
ruffle
a
some
Falcons
feathers.
fan,
You
but
ruffled
not
some
that I would know
And
that.
who did they play last week?
They played. Who did I don't even know. San
It was
Francisco,
a night
maybe.
game, and it was 20-10 was the finals. Yeah, I
Oh.
remember. It was San Francisco.
Yeah.
Bijan, I like Bijan. He's so bad outside this year. It's so weird to watch.
Well, they're indoors today.
They are, and I have him in fantasy.
So do I. So we better tear it up.
All right, we got to go to a break.
All right, going to break. We'll be right back. 97 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
Looking for a financial partner that truly makes a difference? Modern Woodman is a member-owned fraternal financial services organization. We can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. We also offer member benefits, social activities, and volunteer opportunities to help your family and community.
I'm Sean Erickson, your Modern Woodman representative in Lincoln. Call me at 402-483-6515 to start the conversation.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza, the big one, all the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa,
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
Rick Heyman here from Starter Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Starter Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at StarterHeyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between, we'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family. And as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now through October 26th, enjoy USDA Choice 8-ounce New York strip steaks for $6.98 each. USDA Choice Tri-Tip Roast, $8.99 per pound. And from Thursday through Saturday, enjoy a 3-day sale on all natural chicken breasts, $1.99 per pound. Buy 4, get 4 free on seasoned pork patties and all natural pork butt, $1.88 per pound. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services is here to help you protect things that are most important to you. Whether it's your home, your family, or your future, Jack Russell has the proven experience to get the job done while developing authentic relationships with you. Give Jack a call today at 402-421-9100. Again, that's 402-421-9100. Or visit one of his 2 locations in Lincoln or Seward and learn how you can excel in the complicated world of insurance. Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services, a trusted and well-respected representative since 1999.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
Anderson Ford in Lincoln has 2 convenient locations, which means 2 times the customer service, 2 times the inventory, and 2 times the ability to get you in the car of your dreams. Whether you visit us on the north side or the south side, you'll find more selection and a team that's always on your side. When you're looking for a better way to buy your next Ford, visit Anderson Ford in Lincoln, where exceptional service meets unbeatable selection.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to the Fitness Fanatics. Oh, I just got a text message from these lunatic Iowa fans. Just rank us. We should be ranked. And I'm just like, Iowa. I'm like, oh, Grant.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, okay. So Iowa 6-2, Nebraska 6-2. Who has the better win? Nebraska, who's beaten a top 20 team in Cincinnati.
Oh
I don't think Iowa's going to be
we
ranked.
talk
Who
about
has the
this
better
already?
losses?
After
though?
winning row the boat.
Who has the better losses, though?
Well, we lost to Michigan
That
by
can't
3.
be-
They lost to Indiana by, what, 3?
And they lost to Iowa State,
Iowa State,
who's 5-3.
Yeah, and Iowa State lost again.
They're nobodies.
BYU's pretty good, though.
Yeah. But if Gronowski doesn't get hurt, they would have won. Well,
No,
you
they
know
wouldn't
what?
have.
Iowa
The
State
refs-
also lost to Cincinnati, who we beat.
That's right. We have the better win.
So
at
easy.
some point,
right.
you guys, it should be who have you beaten? All we ever hear about in these college
Who you
football
lost
rankings
to.
is who
Yeah.
you lose to. Don't you have to beat somebody? Like, doesn't that matter who you beat anymore?
Yeah, it sounds like a infinity circle of like
It's
you could just keep
crazy.
talking about it.
Like, you play teams that are ranked, but you have to win a game for once.
for once.
For once. I'm sorry.
That's all that Iowa
I'm
does,
sorry,
though.
Okay.
Bruce, Mr. Notre Dame fan, but you beat USC.
What Bruce is not even.
Oh, he's texted me already this morning.
Oh,
just
okay.
the Irish. You played 2 ranked teams and you lost to both of them, right?
You're taking your Iowa
So you beat USC.
rage out on a Notre Dame,
and you
fan
won't have
now.
another win the rest of the year of a team that's ranked.
Okay.
So you need to beat somebody.
Where did this
Blinded with rage
anger
at the
come
end
Oh,
there.
I'm
from?
just. This is why Iowa makes my blood boil.
Navy
Yes.
might be ranked when they play them.
It's because they might be. It's because it's like you guys just beat Minnesota, who we all know who was terrible, which I said was terrible.
Yeah.
We were just all time terrible when we played them. Great job. You've beaten Penn State, who's 0-4 in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
They haven't beaten anybody.
Mhm.
We have a win over Cincinnati, who's in the top 20. That should mean something. Not who you.
It feels like
Well,
it's
it doesn't.
marginal either way. It's not like we have someone in the top 10 that we've beat. Like,
Maybe if they keep winning,
well,
they're going to
yeah,
be in the
but-
top
If they
10.
beat
This is
BYU,
like-
they're going to be up there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they play
Or Utah, I mean.
Utah. Yeah, see, they're pretty good.
Did they play BYU this
They
year?
play BYU.
Okay, yeah, there's some.
They got
At
a couple
home.
nice big games that they can really
The
go
Big
up there.
12 is really fun to watch. They
Every
got
year, it's take a swing at
their
who's gonna come out.
quarterbacks. Those quarterbacks. I was telling him about this. Levitt, Dampier, Sorsby. They're all fun to watch. I mean, Rocco Becht.
Rocco back with a couple pick sixes yesterday.
Damn, that's Utah, right?
Yeah.
He popped off early in the season
Against UCLA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're fun to watch in the Big 12.
Well, we have a few minutes to go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know Nicole's been waiting for this. Nicole wants to know right now score predictions.
I want to know.
No him hawing around, Harrison. Well, I don't know.
It'll be a good game.
A good game. I want a score prediction of the Ravens and Bears. Let's get on record right now.
You start.
I'll start. I think the Bears are going to win.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
And I think they're going to win 27-16.
Isn't that your Husker score too?
It was 21-16.
Okay.
I think they're going to win 27-16. The reason being is because I know all the Ravens have their guys back, but they were still getting lit up.
Not against the Rams.
Okay. One game.
The most recent
is an
game.
anomaly.
The most recent game.
The most recent game, yes. But the Bears, like Harrison
Had some
said,
turnovers.
they're running the ball. We have created more turnovers than any team in the NFL. I think each in the last 3 games, they've gotten at least 3 turnovers.
I think that
which
will
is crazy.
Be
They're going to run the ball.
if the Ravens have turnovers, they're
We're just going to lean on Derrick Henry.
But will they?
They have
is the question.
Okay, I think they will, considering the fact that we have our all-pro fullback, Pat Ricard, coming back. We don't have to throw out Mitchell Payton.
Okay, Ricard
fourth
back.
string tight end. Block. He looks like Emmett Johnson against Minnesota.
Okay, so what's your score?
My score. Okay. I think it's gonna be close.
Okay.
Closer than you said. I do think the Bears are gonna win.
Okay.
With Huntley out there.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be, I'll say 24-17, 7-point win.
He sounds so calm and like rational. This is going to be very different.
We're going to set up the video camera.
Yeah, we need a live feed in our house.
Facebook Live.
This is a calmness I've never seen Ben have.
If
when it
the
comes
Ravens
to
win, it's going to be lower scoring. No, I think it's going to be. I don't know. I can't really get it. I can't get a read on this game.
It's hard.
It's a very interesting game. If the Ravens win, it's going to be probably the same score, just flipped, or 24-21, something like that.
Mm-hmm. It's close,
But yeah.
and that's what the spread is too.
Harrison?
Yeah.
30-17.
30-17 Bears.
Big win.
Pete texted in and said he needs Ben to give a Cowboys Broncos prediction.
Shout out real quick to Pete as well. He also just got booed out in public apparently with his Cowboys gears on.
I've been thinking about this game. This is a really interesting game.
Mm-hmm.
The Broncos play to the Cowboys' strengths really well, but I do think the Cowboys are going to win this game outright. Their offense is rolling right now, and if they can score on this Broncos team, I don't think the Broncos offense can keep up. I know that the Cowboys defense is really bad, but I do think the Cowboys are going to pull out this upset.
Oh, it's music to Pete's ears.
And the Giants
knife in Sean's
lit him
heart.
up last week
They
in
did.
Denver.
They did.
Jackson Dart lit him up.
And Dak, the 1 and 2 offenses right now are the Cowboys and the teams that are playing the Cowboys.
Okay,
That's
there
a
we
real
go.
stat.
All right, Pete. Hope that makes you happy. Bill and Bennett text in said 17-16 Bears.
Ooh, that's gonna be stressful.
So what a great day this is going to be. And we got Packers and Steelers. Aaron Rodgers against the Packers tonight. So what a great day of football.
I'm stressed.
We'll see you guys next week. We'll get back to some health and wellness talk. So
Yep.
We'll see you then. Have a great week. 92.7 The Ticket.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Hello, this is Mary Pat Waite. I've had the privilege of working with Lincoln families as their realtor for more than 31 years, and I'm so proud to be associated with MP Dodge Real Estate. For me, your transaction is unique in its own way. My experience allows me to bring you trusted care and a really great outcome. My NP Dodge family shares the same client focus.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
MWR is dedicated to building attractive, affordable steel buildings that exceed your expectations. From commercial to residential